What's going on, everybody? Doc Average Gamer Guys back again. Last day on Earth action. And man, you know what? I have just been really enjoying the drone and the dog combo. I am trying to find any and all excuses to give them a run, to have some fun, and to knock some things out with them. So today, we're gonna take some raids on with the help of the dog and the drone. Let's get into it. So we've got a revenge raid queued up, which is really good. This came at good timing. We're gonna get this reset up, an extra hour on this, and then we're gonna snag an additional raid. We have one already queued up, ready to go. So I'm in a really good system. I've had a lot of requests and a lot of comments on some recent videos. I do really appreciate all the comments, the thoughts, and I love, I can't say thank you enough for the ideas on other videos to make. Now, granted, we have covered some of these things in the past, but we will be doing some kind of basic level tips type videos here in the very near future. Those are things that I want to take a little bit of time to craft, make sure they're really well put together, go through, be concise as well. I am somebody, if you can't tell, I like to explain things and I go into a little bit in depth sometimes, and I think that's good, but I also want to make sure if we cover that stuff that we cover it in a really good way. So raiding is one, setting up a base and then jumping into raids is something that I do want to do here in the very near future. So if you're watching these or you're not quite there to raid, or maybe you're past level 150 and you're just like not sure about it and you see people doing it, but hold tight, we got some additional things coming. But with this, the most important thing I think that you can do is, one, set yourself up to be able to do multiple raids in a row. Two is to, if you do get on a raid streak, and that is utilizing both your raids and your revenge raids, is to try to keep that streak as long as you can. Revenge raids are some of the best things to be able to not only grab some good bases, you can see all of these bases just with normal raids, but to grab some good bases in addition to keeping that streak high and essentially getting raids for free. You don't have to do anything for a revenge raid. If you have your base well set up, you sacrifice just a little bit of probably extra materials you have to jump into those things. But we'll follow up with that. We're going to jump into this first revenge raid here. This is actually a raid we have done before on the channel. If you're not familiar, we have a raid playlist. The raid playlist jumps into a whole bunch of raids. We're constantly updating it as we raid as well. I'm trying to just create a good library of raids for people to use. One of the best things that you can do if you're going to start raiding is search the raids on YouTube, or come here at this, to this channel and check them out. The biggest reason for that is because it's going to help you to find the best of the best items and just understand how to get to some of the more difficult things. And I just want to highlight that sometimes the difficult stuff is difficult to get to. You have to make some choices in terms of what loot you're trying to get in bases. We haven't had one of those in a while. We'll see if our other raid brings us any luck. The beautiful part about this raid is we get so much gas. This is so huge. This is great, actually. I love getting our chopper filled up. That is fantastic. We should be able to take probably almost all of it. If we find some more water bottles, we'll come in and we'll grab the rest. I'm just gonna stock this stuff in here for now. We may not take it. So Warren plays, not a bad base. Not a great base, not a bad base. I thought this was going to be just a decent base to go ahead and do this. You see the doggo, he runs away, he hides just for when this comes in. Let's get the doggo to help us out. We'll use the dog for this, then we'll crack some crates, and we will knock down this with the drone. I'm actually a little nervous. Now that I think about this, I think the drone might make noise. I might not have thought this video out very well, but we can set this up to be successful here. So we're gonna grab some coupons, we'll grab some of this, a few of these things are things we dropped in here. We'll grab this as well. If I do remember correctly, I didn't even remember, I just remembered that this base was essentially just this one area. I like to do what I call the 3-chop method, where I 3-chop all of the crates. I think we can crack all of these without too much concern. I actually need to test. We'll use the dog just for this one, because I'm pretty sure the drone's gonna make noise. And then we'd be in bad shape. but I'm pretty sure we can crack everything here. All right, let's get into our first one. That's not bad. There's some decent stuff here. We might take this. Maybe we take these, take this. Crack this one down. I did not want to do that. Steel plates, nice. Okay. Let's crack this one. Got some more of this. We're getting attacked. All right, we'll get the dog to help us out here. And then in the last set, we should be able to utilize the drone. Yeah, I was just actually thinking about that, realizing that, yeah, we might, I don't have it set up to be quiet, so it might not be quiet. It might not be quiet. That'd be really bad. Be real bad. Okay, I don't really care too much about this. I would rather have something like this, to be honest with you. Chopper tire is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I guess. Not the easiest thing to come by. One of these has some guns in it. I do know that. There we go. Not great guns. Not great guns, but guns nonetheless. Let's put these up. I'll take these AKs. This. Let's see, I don't need that. I want to grab that, and maybe not this for this. A lot of that stuff we can make. We will grab those SWAT pants if we get to it. I do think I reset this base when I did it. I like tickets. I like steel. The guns are probably worth it, I guess. And personally, I mean, 2 of these is fine. Again, not a terrible base. Not really too mad at it. There are better bases out there. Grab the SWAT pants. I'll get yelled at if I don't take the SWAT pants. Okay, there's some more guns. That's actually decent guns and a nice full saw blade mace. Grab that for sure. The 1 full copper is definitely worth more than the copper there. If I was to take, I would probably take these or something like that. Take this over this. Actually, pretty decent overall base. Nothing crazy there. This is going to bring the last of them. All right, hit the drone. It doesn't appear to be making noise. Okay, I think I'm okay then. Get him, drone. I honestly thought it would, but it doesn't. I'm not mad at it. I'm glad we tested it. I would have actually been sad if we would have tested it and it would not have worked, because we have some good stuff here. I kind of want to take both of these sledges. Get another little pop gun. Nothing crazy. I don't really need that. This is actually a pretty decent base from what I remember. Probably take that over that. Weapons are helpful. This, I have so many oak. I have so much oak back at the base. The three rawhide's probably not worth it. And again, I'm a big fan of ration coupons. I think anytime that you can get coupons to be able to set you up to be able to get more rewards is really good. It's really, really smart. I'm gonna do that. Do I do that? I think we do that. All right, well, now that we know the drone doesn't make noise, no matter when we call it in, I'd say this is pretty solid. I'd say that's pretty good. Let's just one more quick check. So there's some goodies in here. There's definitely some stuff we're leaving. I would have reset. I think I reset this base also when I did it, because there was enough good stuff in here. A lot of basic materials, which is fine. I'm not mad about that. Some good stuff to break down. You know, normally we take things like mobile phones, but I got the batteries. Batteries are fantastic to break down. Okay, so the drone helps us out here on base number 1. And I don't recall there being anything worthwhile. We filled the chopper up here, yeah? I didn't find any additional water bottles, which is a little unfortunate. We're gonna leave some gas behind. Oh, you know what? I can do this. All right. There we go. There we go. That's not as good. 3 of these is not as good. Let's find something to replace those. What do we want to replace those? Maybe just some wood. Honestly, I'm gonna just take some of that. This is gonna help us to make some more hatchets back at the base. I don't have a ton. You know, you could take again, you could take a handful of these other things. It's really dependent on what you need. These, you know, wheels will break down into steel bars, which is, you know, pretty good. That's really good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not going to dwell on it anymore. We're going to get up out of here. All right. The first raid goes down. First revenge raid. War in place. Thank you again for your base. I do appreciate that. We knock this out. We'll run back. The good thing, again, our timer ticks up. We got an extra day. We're going to jump up to 2 days, which is really nice because that's going to help us to reset. I've been jumping around a bunch of locations. I'm not obviously. You're watching this at some point. I am doing this when Mr. Greedy is up, so I'm going to go probably pop Mr. Greedy in between our raids here as we drop some stuff away here. Because, you know, gonna get those things. Not a good event. I don't want to dwell on it. I'm not gonna comment too much. That we've had better events. I'll just say that, and I'll move on. Everyone has shared their opinions, and I do agree that most opinions are correct. That we've had better events. Now, that being said, and again, not to defend it, anytime you can get free stuff, it's never bad, right? I just think, you know, I don't disagree with people wanting to be able to finish events. I do understand that aspect of it, and this one is just not finishable unless you had some resources stockpiled, and that kind of, you know, would have been neat. I think people would have appreciated a heads up. I don't think that would have been too unreasonable. But anyways, okay, we're gonna drop some stuff off, and then we're gonna queue up our next raid. All right, we're back. Everything's put away. Player 8248, and this base looks pretty terrible. Listen, we get bad bases too. I promise you, there is plenty of them, which is why we did a video talking about the 10 things that I would work to improve Last Day on Earth, and a raid base reset is high on the list, because this base has there is just no point for this base to be in this, right? Now, reputation, that part's important, and I do think that, you know, it's would be kind of a cool system if they had like a rating, right? Like a 1 base, you know, is the first, I don't know, 30 points, and then, you know, as you level up reputation, you should get rewarded for doing that. I do strongly believe that. That being said, you shouldn't find a base like this. I don't know what's in this base. We're gonna find out. I'm not hopeful. I'm not even gonna do the 3-shot trick. Okay, I mean, you know, we can break all these down. I've had worse. All this stuff's good to break down. You grab the ATV if you wanted. I don't need to do that because I have one of those. It's a basic material base, which is fine. You need basic material bases. I'm just gonna chop away while these guys do their thing. Hey, a football helmet. Should probably make sure I don't die here. Be good. All right, the drone, the dog, they took care of business. I'm happy with that. Thank you, drone. Thank you, dog. I mean, again, I wouldn't be too mad. Anytime that you can get a base where you don't have to utilize a C4 is actually not a bad thing. Obviously, you're hoping for guns. You're hoping for different stuffs. You're hoping for good loots, lots of meds, things like that. It's not terrible if you get a base that doesn't have all that stuff. All right, can you guys just get away from me, please? I'm over here trying to do a YouTube video, and you're over here hitting me. Not very nice. We're just gonna crack everything. Here comes the drone. Back again. All right, let's see, can we... We're able to hide this time. Basically sacrificed a set of armor. The drone, the dog, finish it up for us very nicely. Don't need this anymore. I will take these. We'll eat some food. We can put some stuff in our chopper. Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed with this one. I don't usually get too disappointed by bases, right? Again, you're gonna get some good ones, you're gonna get some bad ones. Unfortunately, that just is the way that it is. But like I said, I would really appreciate a base just reset. And honestly, I would be totally fine. I think it is cool. Like the concept, the idea of it is cool. When you think about the ability to like raid another player's base, right? Like that part is cool. I will say that. I do think that's pretty neat. It just doesn't work in practice when they took the snapshots for these bases just based on what they had in them. And I think it would be time for them to just make some new ones. Or like, again, if you haven't checked that video out, go check it out. Again, I just kind of throw my thoughts and ideas on the wall in terms of how I think Last Day on Earth could be improved. What things that they could do a little bit better. And certainly not as a critique, but just there's always room for improvement. And I think there's a lot of things that quality of life and otherwise they could do with. Just saying. All that being said, I think it would be kind of neat. You could have, players and people submit bases for consideration. You could do a lot of just fun stuff, I think, with raiding and raid bases. And it is such a sink, right? It's such a sink for resources when you think about it. It's such a limited grab for resources, right? Like the reset trick, I still think, while not intended technically, was really good. I think you let players and people, get a lot of stuff out of this. Is this all the things that I want? I don't even know if I want all these wheels, to be honest with you. But again, I just think there's an opportunity. Take some of the crappy bases out. Put some good bases in. And, and again, find a better way to scale it. I've also talked a lot about how the fact that I think there are some things that are rated a certain way that just do not need to be rated that way, in my opinion. I think, again, electronic circuits are too heavily weighted, in my opinion. I would rather have this. That gives lenses, which is pretty good. I just don't really want to break down all these wheels, if I'm being honest. Oh, we could wear this helmet. Football helmet. Now we just got our mask on, though. That's cool. That's it. That's all she wrote. We're gonna head back. Not bad. Not bad, considering, again, no, I don't know. Considering no C4 was needed. Yeah, I guess it's all right. It's not terrible. We've had worse. we've definitely had worse bases, I will say that. Sometimes you go in and there's just nothing to take, and it's just awful. All right, let's see what these guys want from me. I actually know what I'm gonna do. Common misconception: you can give them anything at the base that you have. You do not have to give them any supplies from the actual raid itself. Common misconception. Lots of people don't know that. Well, I don't know if lots of people don't know that, but some people I don't think know that. You do not. You are not required to give them things actually from the raid. You can put everything away. It does not matter. Well, let's just start breaking one of the wheels down now, I guess. I don't even know what I broke down there. Pop that away. We can put these and these away. We can put these away. And spears with blue mods on them are one of the most effective things to give. So let's give them that. See if they'll take one. Seems true. All I have is blood spiller, sidearm knife, and a rag handle on this thing. That's it. That's all it takes. They gave us a raid. We're at full reputation. We give them a spear. Thanks for playing. Let's queue it back in and let's see what it is. I really like, as I continue to, I really enjoyed, I don't even like this photo. I'm gonna get this away from me. Using the dog, using the drone, especially now that they don't do, especially now that I know for sure that they don't make any noise. The drone is gonna be my new raiding companion, 100%. The drone and the dogs with True Friend, the companions in this game are wildly good. Wildly good. And yeah, I'm excited to actually share with you some additional updates. Again, we've been doing some other videos, had some other videos in the works, and we grabbed something that I'm excited to share here in the near future. So we got to finish getting it put together. But all right, so unlock chests, iron plates, raise puppers, kill that, and 20 waves at the police station. We just did 99 waves at the police station for the event, but this would actually be a really good time to go back in and reset that location and do another 20 waves. I got a day. I can definitely do this. I think I got a day on the reset here. Let's pop out. That would be really good. It would be really good if we could do that to maximize that. That way we don't take the damage. Yeah, we do. 23 hours. Our bunker just reset, which is nice. Infected forest is down in less than a day. I'm going to be popping around hitting a few of these other locations, I think, trying to grab some additional caps before this event ends. We got the dealer. I could go grab these from here, from the crates again. But the good part, we're up to 2 days, 15 hours, so plenty of time to try to get this knocked out, try to get our tasks done, which is really good because we're going to take about a day to get all this stuff reset, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We went and grabbed all this already as well, which was fantastic. We actually got a blueprint from this. It was just a basic blueprint. I haven't seen many blueprints from when we grabbed these, but really happy with that. So a little bit of a shorter episode, but the drone, the dog, help us continue to knock out some locations and have some fun. And they were great for raiding. So I'm really, really excited about that. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Check out some of the other videos on the channel. I'm going to throw up some socials, like, comment, subscribe. And like I said, some more videos coming through, some basic walkthrough type things, or just some basic tip videos, tips, tricks on a couple of different great ideas down in the comments. So thank you so much. Keep sharing what you would like me to cover. And I am somebody that really enjoys sharing information, helping people to be, their best selves at this game, become a little bit above average if possible, and it is important to me, especially in a single player game, right? We should all share knowledge. We should all do those things hopefully to make each other successful, because at the end of the day we just want to have fun. We want to kill some zombies, we want to make some stuff, we want to get some achievements, we want to complete some things, and hopefully I can help you on your journey for that. So more videos to come soon. Free to play as well, so be sure to check that out. We are absolutely killing it on that account, having a ton of fun. Really cool to work through the story mode and just test out some locations and stockpile some guns and do some things. And my play style ends up working for the most part, which is good. So that is just chock full of a ton of tips if you're looking for some things as well, if you're kind of starting on your journey or maybe picking the game up after a period of time. So hopefully this next event coming up here is better than the current one. Good luck on the current one. Grab what you can, move on from that. We'll see what the Easter one has in store, and I'm hoping it's more similar to the last couple of events that we've had, because last few have been actually pretty good. They've been pretty good. I've been excited about them. So with that, closing it out. I've been Doc. We are the Average Gamer Guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.